Guys, so in this video, if you're watching the replay, we're going to be doing Q&A about Miami 2022, which is my event, and Taylor Jones, my roommate who moved to Costa Rica randomly. Also, he's got an event coming up in Costa Rica as well. He will be coming back for Miami 2022, and Miami 2022 is an event where we get the top Amazon sellers in the game, wholesalers, booksellers, retail arbitrage guys, online arbitrage guys, and we all come together. We have a total of really like 16 speakers if you want to count everybody that's going to be on the panels too. And there's going to be a ton of attendees. Some of these attendees are doing $500,000 a month in sales. Yes, tickets are a little bit expensive. They're going to be $1,000 in price. Currently, you can still get the tickets at $500. We only have 26 spots left. We're going to cap this event at 70 people. It's going to be a very intimate experience. It's going to allow you to talk one-on-one with people who do 50 million plus a year. We got Scott Needham coming to his $50 million annually. You got Caleb Roth, who has crossed 7 figures in book sales year after year. You got David Chung, does millions of book sales every year. You got myself, who also does millions of book sales. We did 1.4 million last year, and hopefully we'll do 2 million plus this year. You got private label guys, Kevin Peterson. If you guys are ever interested or were ever interested in starting private label, we're going to private label people there, retail arbitrage people. We literally have people selling all different types of products on Amazon. And lately, my YouTube has just sucked with these lives. So hopefully we can get enough people in here to even do some Q&A. But if you guys are coming in and you have questions, just drop the questions below. Otherwise, I'm going to just keep ranting about Miami 2022 and how amazing it is. So any questions you guys have for everybody coming in? We got one person here right now. So that one person, it's just a one-on-one conversation with me and you. Drop any questions you have below. And yeah, I don't know why that one person, if you could like this video, maybe it'll share this video to more people. Maybe it'll help out. So if you could, do we have any likes on this video yet? If you could go ahead and just tap that like button, John, or whoever that is on the other side of the screen, and help boost my YouTube algorithm a little bit. Guys coming in here, we got 2 people in here right now. If you guys could smack that like button, I think it would help spread the word a little bit about this live. Oh, we got back to one person. So, boom, who is this? Louis, it's your boy. What up, Louis? Is that Louis from Europe? UK? Let me know. All right, guys, so the event is going to be hosted in Wynwood, which is a beautiful part of Miami with a ton of artwork, very artsy area. The venue itself, if you guys go to my Instagram page, you can swipe through some pictures. It is an amazing venue. It's got beautiful colors. We have a patio that is 3,000 square feet. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a whole mic set up for everyone, all the speakers. Louis says he's from Wisconsin. Everybody come in here, make sure to smash that like button so YouTube can stop whatever they're doing to me right now. That's how you know, like, I'm kind of complaining. What's it called? Shadow ban. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or not. Maybe I've been putting out content that doesn't jive with people as much. Maybe I just haven't been putting enough content out. But I used to make these lives back when I had like 5K subs, and I would get like 60 people in here sometimes. But now we got 2 people in here, which is crazy. So smack that like button, guys, and it might help the algorithm out. Louis, if you have any questions about Miami 2022, and this is actually a great example right here of this intimacy. I'm going live on YouTube. Not that I'm like a huge deal or anything, but I do 7 figures in sales. There's not a whole lot of 20 to 30-year-olds that make a full-time living selling on Amazon, and you guys have me right now. Miami 2022 is going to be like this as well. We're going to have about 16 speakers and 70 attendees. Very high chance, and even fewer people at the after party. So if you decide to buy your ticket for the after party, you're going to have the opportunity to have one-on-one interactions with all these speakers. And during the event, what we're going to do is we're going to have a bookseller panel. So if you're interested in learning how to scale your book business, there's going to be book selling experts. And who knows, maybe there'll only be 10 people in that room and 5 expert booksellers who do millions a year annually, and you'll be able to ask them questions and go back and forth and bounce ideas off. You'll have wholesalers, Amazon lit, doing 8 figures a year. You're going to have private label people. And so we're going to have all these different panels in all these different rooms. And I know some rooms will have maybe 30 people. Some rooms will have 10. Some rooms might have less than 10. And at first when I thought about that, I was like, this sucks. What if we have like an eBay section, Rake and Profit, shout out Rake and Profit will be speaking there as well. My roommate from 2020, and he will be talking about eBay. But I was like, what if only like 5 people show up for that? And that's actually going to be amazing because it's going to give you the opportunity to ask questions, to have almost like a hot seat experience where they can analyze your business and give you the best one-on-one tips. So for the 2 people I got in the house, we only got 1 like. So if we can get 2 likes at least, that might help my YouTube algorithm a little bit. We got 3 people in the house. Can we get 3 likes? With these 3 people in the house, can we just get a little tap on that like button? It'll help boost the algorithm a little bit. Boom, we got 2 likes. Much love. Thank you guys so much. And any questions you guys have about Miami 2022, feel free to drop them below. I don't even think I have the link to buy tickets yet. But if you guys want to buy tickets, you can buy them at miamisellersconference.com. Just go to my Instagram, click on the order page. Currently, tickets are still $497. They will be going up to $997. That's basically $1,000 starting next week. So make sure to get your tickets if you haven't already. This event is going to be fucking amazing. It's going to be Wynwood. We also have a few spots left at our Airbnb. So if you really want to maximize your networking opportunity, Friday and Saturday night, you can stay at the Airbnb with many of the speakers. Most of the speakers are staying at this Airbnb. You can stay there with them Friday, Saturday night. That's another option. So after you buy your ticket, you will get the option for that. If you already bought your ticket, but you decided you want to stay at the Airbnb, simply message me on Instagram, and I'll get you the Airbnb link if you decide to stay there. It's expensive in Miami. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody that attends this event, you're probably gonna drop at least $1,500 that weekend. So when you come through, with the price of the ticket, Ubering, the air ticket, all that, it's gonna be $1,500. So a lot of people are like, is it worth it to invest $1,500 in myself, to spend $1,500 for a weekend in Miami? I promise you that if you don't get at least $1,500 worth of value, not even $1,500, $15,000 worth of value, I promise people $100,000 worth of value. If you don't get at least $100,000 worth of value out of this event, and I'm not bullshitting, if you leave this event and you're like, I'm not at least $100,000 smarter, I'm not at least $100,000 more connected with the Amazon seller community, I don't have at least $100,000 worth of golden nuggets from the course of the weekend, playing 100% all out, networking with people, talking with people, I will give you your money back. So if you feel like it was just a complete waste of time, I will refund you your money. Just come up to me after the event or message me and say, hey, look, the event sucked. I'd be like, I'm sorry, dude. And I'll give you your money back. So that's my guarantee to you. I have literally built my business off of basically networking and relationships I have with the Amazon seller community. And we could literally look at my whole business, restrictedinventory.com, how it's set up. It does 1.4 million in sales every year. Or at least last year it did. This year it's going to do 2 million plus. And it's scary to look at my business in a sense and be like, wow, almost everything, the whole way my business is set up, the whole way I have these relationships is all from networking events. It's actually kind of freaky. And so I used to feel like at a certain point in time, I felt like even doing stuff like this was a waste of time. Even just talking with 3 people on YouTube, or 2 people now. We just had somebody leave. And by the way, we got 3 likes. So if the 2 people watching haven't liked the video yet, make sure to smack that like button below. Boom, we got 4 likes in the house. Much love, guys. I used to feel like doing stuff like this was a waste of time. And sometimes, to be honest, I still do. And I have to remind myself, networking isn't a waste of time. Shooting YouTube videos isn't a waste of time. I thought the only important things, and sometimes I still think this way, the only important things is getting my laptop, pulling it out, and grinding for 4 or 5 hours. Building software, finding profitable items, finding different ways to find profitable items, building relationships with, businesses that have books. I sell books on Amazon, and, how do I build my business? I get more books. And so I thought every single thing I do has to revolve around getting more books. And that's how my business is going to grow. But there's so many things we can do in our life that don't have immediate results, but they have long-term massive results that we don't even think of. They're unknown unknowns. We don't even know they exist. And you can't get the unknown unknowns unless you put yourself out there in the world and you have the opportunity for other people, other businesses, just other experiences to come to you and allow you to know what you don't know. And I know I'm probably not doing the best articulating this, but you do not know what you don't know. You literally just don't. And that's why you go to these events, you find out you can save 75 cents per pound or 7 cents per pound by saving shipping on UPS. And you find that out over a beer with a bookseller in New Jersey. And how much money does that save you over the course of 5 years? You find out that you don't have to pay for pickups. UPS does free pickups. You find out about stuff like that. You find out that in your city, there's a recycler that will pay for your books. So instead of paying somebody to take your books, you now have a recycler. These are just examples of the small things that you'll figure out. And again, they're unknowns. I can't even tell you. This event is so valuable that I can't even tell you what you're going to learn. And you are going to learn things. You are going to build relationships that you did not know you needed to have. You're going to build relationships that you don't even realize how valuable they are until 2 years later when you pick up the phone and so has a truckload of toys that have an average sales rank of 2,000 and they want you to sell them for them on your account because your account can sell them, but their account can't. Like these are just like random examples, but you literally don't know what you don't know until you go out there and talk to people. There's so many different opportunities. That's how restrictedinventory.com was built. It was built by networking. It was built by getting my name out there in the community. That's how Romer the Romer was built. Posting on social media, networking with people, So that's why social media is so powerful, is because you can talk with so many different people. Like I'm talking to 3 people now. I have no idea who these 3 people are. They could be beginners just starting selling on Amazon. They could be doing millions a year. It could be Jeff Bezos. I don't know. But if they like my content and they like the way I present myself, or maybe they don't like the way I present myself and they give me some positive feedback and that helps me, But what I'm doing now is I'm putting a little antenna out in the world, and that antenna is searching for opportunity. And that's what Miami 2022 is all about. It's all about giving you more opportunity in your business by teaching you the unknown unknowns and allowing you to build your network beyond what it currently is. You can't earn beyond what you currently earn if you don't expand the ways that you do business. You need to become a different person to make more money. How can you make more money? How can you build your business? How can you get your business to where it needs to be if you don't expand who you currently are? You need to learn new things to take your book business from doing 5 figures a year to 6 figures a year. You literally need to become a different type of human being. And to take your book business from doing 6 figures a year to 7 figures a year, and from 7 figures to 8 figures, which is currently what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take my business from 7 figures a year to 8 figures a year. I need to become a different human being. I need to build more muscle. Metaphorically speaking and physically speaking. Boom. Been hitting that gym. I need to build more muscle. And for everyone, we got 4 people in the house. Go ahead and smack that like button if you haven't already. Let's try to get those likes up so YouTube can unshadow ban me. Lately, these lives have been getting a few people. So it's been a very intimate experience with the few people that I have. But you need to become a different person from where you are now. Let's say your business generates $87,000 in profit a year. You are an $87,000, hopefully after tax, person. How do you become an $870,000 profit person? How do you get to the point where you're making multiple 6 figures? Not just 100,000. 100,000 ain't shit anymore. Let's be honest. With inflation, the dollar inflated 7%. 100,000 ain't shit. 200,000 is the new 100,000. There's so many jobs out there. Software developers getting paid 150, 200, $250,000. So to be a self-employed person, working your ass off, building an Amazon business, to only take home $80,000 is a shame. Because we all know that we have to reinvest money in business. You know, so that $80K that you have to pay taxes on, you're probably spending that money on your business at the end of the year. So you probably really only have $50K to work with. So you guys need to earn $250,000 a year after taxes. That's the goal, because then you have enough money to reinvest in your business. So my point is, in order to get where you want to be, you need to become a different person. And to become a different person, you don't have to come to Miami 2022. That's not what I'm saying. But Miami 2022 is a great opportunity to build your network, get out of your comfort zone, see kids, literal 18-year-old kids, 17-year-old kids doing $500,000 in shoe fucking sales. Selling fucking shoes. I don't sell shoes. They're selling Nike, doing $500,000 a fucking year, selling Nike on Amazon. How crazy is that? And if that doesn't change your perspective a little bit, seeing a 17-year-old kid, they're not making $500,000. They're not paying themselves $500,000. Their profit margins might only be 3%. But let's say their profit margins are 3% at $500,000. That's still $15,000 they have to pay taxes on. They're taking home $10K a month, which actually, that doesn't sound like that much after the $500,000, but that's a 17-year-old kid doing that, you know? And so what going to events like this does, you guys are on YouTube right now. You guys are on the internet. How many times have we seen a child appear on our ads, on our YouTube ads or Instagram or Facebook ads, telling you how they bought their fucking Tesla? We've all seen this. We've seen a kid showing his Tesla in his driveway, talking about drop shipping. How many times have we seen this? And it seems like a scam. And it probably is a scam. Those guys are probably scams, if you're seeing that. But to see somebody in real life, look them in the eye, and have them tell you that they made $776,000 last year selling on Amazon, and they have a similar personality to you, they have a wife, they have kids, they're 32 years old just like you, they were broke for 5 years, they went bankrupt, to see that person changes you for fucking ever. I promise you. I bought your course but never got it. Says, just email us at bookbusinessblueprint@gmail.com. We'll hook you up. If you still have problems, just come back to this YouTube video, comment again. That's bookbusinessblueprint@gmail.com. We'll hook you up. In order to get where you want to be, you need to become a different human being. In order to become a different human being, you need to take different actions. And one of the best ways to open up your brain to the opportunity and potential that you have as an individual is to see other people similar to you, similar demographic, doing the things that you want to do. If you're a 46-year-old single mom, the number one way for you to break any bullshit barrier that you have to why you don't have an Amazon business. Maybe you're a 46-year-old single mom and you're like, I can't learn the technology these kids learn. That's why I can't do 6 figures in sales every year. That's why I can't pay myself $122,000 a year through my Amazon business. If that's your excuse is I don't know the technology, and you see another 46-year-old single mom paying themselves $200,000 a year, doing the same shit that you said you couldn't do with the same exact life circumstance, that immediately eliminates any excuse that you ever fucking had. And same goes to the 20-year-old living with their parents right now. You're 20, 21, 25 years old, you live with mom and dad, and you're like, I can't do X, Y, and Z because my parents, because my school, because this. You meet a fucking 19-year-old kid who grew up in a worse situation than you did, and they're doing several $100,000 a month on Amazon. That emotionally obliterates any excuse that you ever had, because then you realize, oh, I'm full of shit and I can do this in a good way. It motivates you. It says, okay, they're doing it. How can I get there? Versus just seeing maybe you guys aren't like me. Maybe you're not, a 26-year-old young, super handsome looking guy that kind of looks like Mark Zuckerberg. Okay? Maybe you're not that. And you're like, I can never be like Romer the Roamer. Whatever it is. And that's your excuse. But then you meet someone who's your race, who's your sex, who's going through the same life experience that you are, same trials and tribulations, and they have the results that you want. Boom, all excuses out the fucking window. Okay? And that's why I like bringing all you guys together, all these speakers together, put you guys all in one room, and just obliterate any fucking excuses and just have this massive networking experience where everybody can just share, motivate, and not in a bullshit way, in like a very real, intimate way where you just break down any self-limiting beliefs. You don't even have to talk about self-limiting beliefs for this to happen. It just fucking happens naturally because your brain sees what's going on with everyone else and realizes, oh, I'm a human being just like them. You finally get out of your little circle in whatever town you grew up in with all your friends who work 50K jobs every year. Your parents work 50K jobs, or your parents think that business doesn't work, or your Uncle Freddie had a failed business, and so business doesn't work. Your brain believes business doesn't work. Your brain believes that this isn't an opportunity. You tell people about this at Thanksgiving, and you're sitting down having Thanksgiving dinner with your whole family, and they all think that your Amazon business is just a little side hustle. It could never expand. Jeff Bezos was like the exception. He was the one, Jeff Bezos. So that's why he was able to build Amazon.com. Everyone else right now, they're just suckers. They think you're a sucker. But for you to be in a room full of Amazon sellers who are paying themselves 6 figures a year, they're actually fucking doing it. They're living the dream. They're laughing at everybody else who thinks it's all fake. Now you're no longer part of that limiting belief circle. Nothing wrong with your family. Nothing wrong with those people. I still have friends back home that I fucking love. But they don't think the way I do. They don't think the way that the friends that I've met along this journey think. And so if you want to expand your network and be able to think differently, and really this comes down to believing in yourself and realizing that so many people are doing it, and picking up the phone and talking to somebody and them not telling you about their $1,000 paycheck every week, but them telling you about their $10,000 Amazon business on a weekly basis and the techniques that they got to get there, the techniques that they did in order to build their business to that level. Okay, guys, I'm talking a lot. This video is at 20 minutes. We got 3 people in the house. We got 6 likes. So if you guys want to smash that like button, help this YouTube algorithm out a little bit. I'm going to read some comments. I know we had a few come in. Try to build my YouTube channel back up a little bit. I did Amazon for about a month. It was very exhausting. I ended up breaking even and would just get charged for random fees. That's why I kind of stopped Amazon for the time being. You got to keep going. You can't just give it a couple months. You have to treat it like it's your job. You go to your job for 8 hours a day, every single day. What if you treated Amazon like that? And so there's ways to get, if you don't have any money starting out, there's ways to get books for free. Oh, Rooster Hustle. What up? I'll come cook for a spot in the Airbnb. Louis, if you want to cook at the event, we need catering. Would you be able to do that, Louis, if you're still in here? Would you be able to cater the whole event? That's a tall order. Anyway, much love. Thanks for everyone tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.